Now look, we all know the NBA is in shock right now. What started off as rumors of shady poker games has exploded into a full-blown federal scandal involving NBA stars, mob families, and a mysterious former NFL player that nobody seems to be willing to name. And this isn't just about gambling. It's about manipulation, intimidation, and a secret network that reached from NBA locker rooms to underground poker rooms in New York, Miami, and Las Vegas. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode because we about to dive right in. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Food. As y'all know, this marks episode 183. So federal investigators have now confirmed what insiders have whispered about for months. A massive two-part investigation, one targeting illegal sports betting and the other targeting rigged poker games, allegedly tied to the mob. And we already know over 30 people have been indicted, including NBA players, coaches, and members of four of New York's most notorious crime families: the Gambino, Genovese, Bonanno, and Lucci's families. But the two biggest names at the center of the storm are, of course, Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat and Chauncey Billups, the head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, Rozier is accused of sharing insider info, like when he'd be injured or sit out, so gamblers can place big bets on NBA games. And Billups, on the other hand, was tied to an underground poker ring where players were cheated out of millions using x-ray tables, rigged shuffle machines, and contact lenses that could read marked cards. And these poker games weren't your average backroom setups. They were luxurious, high-class events meant to attract the wealthy and the famous.
Chauncey Billups, a Hall of Fame player and current coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, and Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat, both seen leaving court. They're among more than 30 people arrested, accused of running schemes that made millions by allegedly rigging sports bets and poker games. Billups and another former player, Damon Jones, are accused of working with the mafia, using their celebrity status to lure wealthy people to illegal poker games that were rigged.
Everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam.
The technology allegedly used in the scheme is like something out of Mission Impossible. The FBI says the suspects used special glasses and contact lenses that could read invisible markings on cards. Casino security expert Sal Piasante showed us some of the technology.
I can't tell you what that top card is, but if I pop in contact lenses, or if I'm wearing my poker glasses, when you look at that card through that filter, you'll see what that card is.
The FBI says the suspects also used card shufflers that were rigged and used what's described as an X-ray poker table that allowed them to see face-down cards through the felt on the table. They also allegedly used what's known as an analyzer. It looks like a cell phone, but when placed in front of a deck of cards, it uses a hidden camera to determine which player will win, no matter how well the deck is shuffled.
This deck is marked invisibly on the side with a barcode. So when this deck gets shuffled and gets placed onto the table, this camera right now is scanning those cards, and it's going to tell you automatically who's going to win.
The device correctly predicting the hand closest to the device will win.
And you win with a full house, 3s and 5s.
Experts say the sophisticated scheme shows that the mafia has modernized.
Everyone talks about the mafia getting smaller, going away. Mafia doesn't go away. They will change based upon the law and how they can make money.
Now, according to multiple reports, the mob used celebrity faces to make the games look more legitimate, including recognizable athletes from the NBA, and surprisingly, one unnamed former NFL player. And the victim told reports that it was this ex-NFL player who invited him to the game, not a basketball star. He said that player's presence made it all feel safe and exclusive. But when the night was over, he'd lost over $1 million and soon found out that the game was rigged. And when he hesitated to pay, he said he was threatened and shaken down by men tied to organized crime. And here's what's crazy. That victim's story shares key details with the same poker ring federal prosecutors say stole over $7 million through manipulated games across the country.
What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchesi crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This FBI will leave no room for any perpetrator of crime across this country. You hear a lot about our work of defending the homeland and crushing violent crime. Well, this work is also representative of a colossal portion of the FBI's mandate to keep America safe and keep our entertainment industry fair and secure. Yes. The men and women that are standing up here today worked tireless hours, days, months, and years.
Now, the FBI says that these weren't just random hustlers. It was a coordinated network involving 4 major mafia families. And they allegedly supplied the tech, organized the games, and used these athletes as frontmen, what investigators call face cards. I mean, if someone famous was at the table, it built instant trust. No one questioned whether the game was fair, and that's exactly how the mob wanted it. Now, while Rozier and Billups are now on administrative leave from the NBA, that mysterious NFL player has yet to be identified. Was he a part of the scam? Or was he just another pawn in the game? I mean, no one knows for sure. And that mystery only makes this case more unsettling. And the fallouts are already massive. The NBA has launched a full review of its gambling and integrity policies, while prosecutors say that this is only just the beginning. More arrests could come. And this story shows how far organized crime has evolved. I mean, blending old school intimidation with modern technology and celebrity power. And it's not just about the money. It's about how easily people can be fooled by fame, status, and the illusion of exclusivity. Because at the end of the day, when mobsters control the cards, the game is already over before it even begins. Now, I want to hear what y'all think about this. Do you think this mysterious NFL player will ever be revealed? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.